If you're planning to start a career in healthcare in the United States, you've probably come across the term HIPAA training. Many job postings mention it, and some employers expect candidates to already have a basic understanding of HIPAA rules. But here's the big question: do you actually need HIPAA training before applying for a healthcare job? The answer is not always straightforward, and many job seekers get confused about whether they should complete this training before applying. In this video, we will break this down in simple terms. We'll explain what HIPAA training is, whether it is required before getting hired, why employers value it, and how it can actually improve your chances of getting a healthcare job faster. What is HIPAA training? Let's first understand what HIPAA actually means. HIPAA stands for the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. It is a federal law in the United States that was created to protect the privacy and security of patient health information. Healthcare organizations handle sensitive data every day, including medical records, insurance details, and personal patient information. HIPAA regulations ensure that this information is handled responsibly and only shared when necessary. HIPAA training teaches healthcare employees how to protect patient data, avoid privacy violations, and follow proper procedures when accessing or sharing information. This includes understanding what is considered protected health information, often referred to as PHI, and how to keep that information secure. Do you need HIPAA training before getting a job? Now let's answer the main question. Do you need HIPAA training before getting a healthcare job? The answer is not always required before hiring, but highly recommended. Most healthcare employers provide HIPAA training after hiring new employees. So technically, you can get hired without having completed the training beforehand. However, here's the important part. Candidates who already have basic knowledge of HIPAA rules often stand out during the hiring process. If two candidates apply for the same position and one already understands patient privacy rules, that candidate may have an advantage. So while it may not be mandatory before getting hired, having HIPAA training can definitely improve your chances. Why employers prefer candidates with HIPAA knowledge? Healthcare organizations take patient privacy very seriously. A small mistake in handling patient information can lead to serious consequences, including legal issues and loss of trust. Because of this, employers prefer candidates who already understand the basics of HIPAA compliance. When you have HIPAA training, it shows that you understand patient confidentiality. You are aware of workplace responsibilities. You can handle sensitive information carefully. You are prepared to work in a regulated healthcare environment. From an employer's perspective, hiring someone who already understands these concepts reduces the risk of errors and saves training time. How HIPAA training helps you get hired faster. Let's look at how HIPAA training actually helps you in the job market. When you apply for healthcare jobs, especially entry-level roles, you are often competing with many other applicants. Most candidates may not have any formal training related to healthcare compliance. If you already have HIPAA training, it gives you an extra advantage. It shows employers that you are proactive and serious about your career. It also strengthens your resume because you can mention that you have knowledge of healthcare privacy regulations. In some cases, this can even help you get shortlisted for interviews faster. Jobs where HIPAA training is important. HIPAA training is useful for a wide range of healthcare roles, not just clinical positions. Some examples include medical assistants, front desk staff at clinics, healthcare administrators, medical billing and coding professionals, hospital support staff. Even if your role does not involve direct patient care, you may still handle patient information in some way. That's why HIPAA knowledge is important across many different healthcare jobs. Real-world example. Let's take a simple example. Imagine a front desk employee at a clinic accidentally shares patient information with the wrong person or discusses a patient's condition in a public area. This could be considered a HIPAA violation. Situations like this can happen if employees are not properly trained. HIPAA training helps employees understand these risks and avoid mistakes that could lead to serious consequences. Where you can learn HIPAA training. If you want to improve your chances of getting hired in healthcare, you can complete HIPAA training online before applying for jobs. Online training programs are flexible and allow you to learn at your own pace. You can explore healthcare compliance training programs at compliancecoursesonline.com, where courses are designed to help healthcare employees understand HIPAA regulations, workplace compliance, and patient privacy responsibilities. These programs are especially useful for job seekers who want to stand out in the healthcare job market. Final advice. So, do you need HIPAA training to get a healthcare job in the United States? Not always, but having it can definitely give you an advantage. It shows employers that you are prepared, knowledgeable, and serious about working in healthcare. If you are planning to apply for healthcare jobs, taking the time to learn HIPAA basics can be a smart step toward building your career. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos on healthcare training, workplace compliance, and career development.